right now I'm building like a workshop with SQLcl and Apex. Basically, if for people who are familiar with like what I work on a database tools team, I've talked about a little bit, and like even for people who aren't, one of the products I'm focusing on is SQLcl, which is our command line for basically doing your database coding. And in our tool, we have this tool called, or this feature called Liquibase. And like what that does is like lets you automate deploying your database objects. So like let's say you have a database and you have tables, which is where your like actual data is stored. You might have like an employees table and a department table. And once you make your tables and other database objects once, and say if you have like a team of developers or something and you like want to deploy it to their machines, like so they also have the databases set up that way, like Liquibase lets you do that. So all you have to do is essentially like run two commands, and all that manual database work you had to do the first time, it's like easily just automatically added to your other users or databases. So that's kind of what SQLcl and Liquibase do. The workshop I'm working on right now is we can also do it with Apex apps. And Apex is our tool for, it's like our low code. So you don't really have to dive deep into programming languages. I believe you could put like custom code and JavaScript in if you want. But like
Mhm.
basically you can build applications without having to have an advanced coding knowledge. And we can also use SQLcl Liquibase to um, deploy applications to new databases too, because the Apex apps live inside your Oracle database. So
Question. So is
uh,
it going to be available on Live Labs after some time or so
yeah,
people can try it and see how it works?
I'm building it for Cloud World, but it is going to be a live lab, so people will be able to try it and see how it works. And it's not live yet,
Hmm.
uh, but it like should be super shortly. And I'll probably the next podcast is probably when I can do like a deep dive
Hmm.
talking about it.
That'd be really cool.
My no, my big SQL Liquid workshop that I've been working on, like the 101 like basics, how to do everything, that's about to get released. So the one I'm working on with Apex right now, that's going to be kind of like a follow up. Hey, after you kind of cover your basics fundamentals with the work, like the big workshop I built, that one's about like an hour and a half long, like an hour to an hour and a half.
Hmm.
This is like a short 30-minute one. I'll be like, hey, if you also work with Apex or have any interest in it, you can also use this to deploy your applications to other databases super quickly.